Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Liddy and today we're in London to go manga shopping. So it's the month of December in this particular vlog, and obviously we got all the Christmas decorations and we're on our way to Forbidden Planet to see the sale section as well as maybe see what we can pick up. But first we gotta eat. We had some delicious ramen from Shoru. Shoru is my favorite place to eat ramen in London. It doesn't compare to Japan, but it's still pretty good for me. And then we ended up walking into this bubble tea shop and it had like this gachapon stuff, and it had like Spy Family ones and Genshin Impact as well as like Winnie the Pooh. So it was really cool, and my husband decided to try his luck at some of them. It is quite expensive in my opinion, and in my opinion it's not worth it, but it was fun to try out. And here he got one of the Genshin characters, and then he's trying the Spy Family one. Let's see what he got. He ended up getting Lloyd, which is not my favorite. But yeah, we're on our way to Forbidden Planet now. Super excited to see what sort of stock they had. It's been a very long time since I've been here, so I was really excited. And here is the sales section. You can see some volumes of Vagabond were on sale, and there is The Summer You Were There, which is one that I recently purchased in my haul. And then got Scramblers, which is a BL from Tokyo Pop. And then I saw My Stepmother and Stepsister Aren't Wicked. And then Love of Kill volumes here. Me and My Beast Boss, which is like a fairly recent one, so I was surprised it was in the sale section. And then we got the Time Loop novel, which is one that I already bought. And then here we got some more King's Beast as well. And then Summertime Rendering hardbacks. And then we got the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation volume 5 on sale. And then some other ones here as well. And then we got Eden Zero up here. And I see Cheeky Brat, Cells at Work, Jeweler Richard novel. And I saw Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost. And then here we have some new manga. We got the new Windbreaker volume, number 3 is already out. And we got the new Spy Family. And then we got this one, The Secret of Friendship, which is one that I'm really interested in. Remarried Empress volume 5. And this new Villainous one from Tokyo Pop. Have any of you read that one? And then this one, Past the Monster Meet Milady. This one looked really interesting. I really want to pick this one up, but obviously I wanted to wait for the 3 for 2. And then we got My Happy Marriage volume 5 light novel, and The Mate is My Feline Gentleman. This one is the 2nd volume. And then they also had Jungle Juice volume 2 and In the Clear Moonlit Dust volume 6. This cover is absolutely stunning. I love the bright green. And they had the Dark Moon, which is a manhwa by Hybe, which is like a K-pop manhwa. And then they had some more here as well in the new section. Let me know if there's anything that you see here that you're interested in. And of course, one of my favorite mangas, 7th Time Loop. And then I found Yona of the Dawn volume 40, so I had to get it, of course. And here's some more volumes at the end of the manga section. I ended up starting here, so that's why we're at Y at the moment. But there was Yakuza Fiance. I was really tempted to get this as it was a 3 for 2, but ended up holding off because I'm not 100% sure how I felt about the first volume. Do let me know if you've read it, what you think of Yakuza Fiance, because I have very mixed feelings about it. And then they have volume 2 of Yakuza Bias, which I really enjoyed the first volume. And then Waterkoi up here. And then Wolf Girl and Black Prince. And some other volumes. I see Witch Atelier Kitchen. Lots of volumes here that aren't 3 for 2, so I didn't end up picking any of these. And then the Villainous one, new one here. I ended up picking this up, but spoiler alert, did end up returning it because I found out the series actually got cancelled. And then we got Taman's B-side here, which I ended up getting earlier in one of my sci-fi hauls. And then they had the 4th volume of The Remnant Villainess. I love this manga. Really recommend this one for sure. And then here's some more volumes. There's lots of slam dunk here. And then the Sora and the House of Monsters, which is a really cute one. And they had 2 of the Seven Seas printed manhwas. And then we got loads of Slam Dunk here, of course. And then here is the shoujo section. It's always really small, but it's gotten a lot better, I think, in terms of the range. So we got Cinderella Closet here. Really cute shoujo manga. And then we got Imakoi over here, Ice Guy and Cool Girl, Honey Lemon Soda, Gap Papa, the eccentric Doctor of the Moonflower Kingdom, In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. Got some Kami-sama Kiss, only volume 1, and Community Roke volume 1. And then we got some Lovesick Ellie here, Maid Sama and Marmalade Boy. And then Mint Chocolate, My Girlfriend's Child, which is one that I also really enjoy. Some Nana volumes, Oran High School Host Club. And then new Ayosaki Saka work, Sakura Saku. I am not sure if I want to pick this up just yet, but we'll see. And then we've got some Vampire Dormitory, as well as some more Yona of the Dawn. And then here we've got lots of Chainsaw Man. I'm not a huge fan of Chainsaw Man, as you may know, but that is probably a little bit controversial. And there's some Bungo Stray Dogs, Business Proposal, and I Say Call the Name of the Night. Some more Nana here, The Summer of You, and some My Secret Affection, and the second volume of My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked, My Next Life as a Villainess as well, and some My Hero. I didn't end up filming as much as I wanted in this store, mainly because the London Forbidden Planet can get quite busy and it always feels like I'm in someone's way when I'm filming, so I felt really bad. And so I kind of rushed the trip a little bit and wasn't able to film comfortably, so I didn't end up filming too much of the shelves, but stay tuned for the whole of what I picked up during this trip. So yeah. And then here is the, I think this is the 18 plus section, and I see I Can't Refuse S, which I actually read. It was alright. It was very much a smut josei with kind of not much. It's kind of like fantastical story basically. And then Barbarities are here as well. I haven't read my first volume just yet. And then Lesbian Brothels one. And then some more here, Villainous and the Demon Knight. This one was quite fun. Just some more smut josei. And then we've got Twilight Out of Focus, Sweet Poolside, Sign O Alice, which is something my husband enjoys, and some other 18 plus volumes that I have not picked up or am too interested in. And I saw How I Met Your Soulmate by Anna Shin. I've actually ordered this and I'm waiting for it to arrive in one of my sci-fi hauls, I think, so stay tuned for that. And then we got some more Honey Lemon Soda and Hunter x Hunter over here. And then we got Enid and the Dangerous Convenience Store. So this one is like the LGBTQIA section, so it has like lots of BL and GL. And we've got some Donuts Under a Crescent Moon, Cherry Magic, obviously, which is one of my favorites, Crossplay Love, which I actually read the first volume recently and I actually thought it was quite fun. I'm not prioritizing it at the moment to pick up, but we'll see if I do, if I find it cheap or for a 3 for 2. And then we got some more GL here, Futari Escape, which is a slice of life GL series, Helen Melancholic, Hirano and Kaiguru, which I also ended up picking up recently, I'm in Love with the Villainess, which is a isekai reincarnation one. And we've got Kaze-san and Yamada, Last Gender, and then Minato's Laundromat. I've been seeing this constantly. If you've read it, let me know if it's actually worth picking up. And The Moon on the Rainy Night. And there was a little bit more of a sales section down here, and I ended up finding Unnamed Memory Volume 3, which I've been looking to get, so I was super happy about that. And then more Vagabond over here. And then Sasaki and Miyano, one of the light novels. We've got Bloody Sweet, And I found the Stepmother and Stepsister Aren't Wicked Volume 2 for sale, which was amazing because that one's pricey. And then there was also some other random volumes here. And here is what we picked up. I ended up picking up like 2 bags. And yeah, I ended up popping to Pop Mart, one of my favorite blind box stores. And this one was stunning. I want to get the full set of this one day, but they didn't have any of the blind boxes here at the moment. And yeah, I just love the Skull Panda series. It's so stunning. Hi everyone, so I'm back from my manga shopping trip in London. It was really fun going to London and seeing all the new releases as well as the sales section. They were doing quite a few sales sections. I managed to pick some stuff up for a good price. And yeah, I'm going to show you the haul from my Forbidden Planet manga shopping vlog just now. And yeah, it's been like 2 days since I've been back, so I'm going to show you what I picked up. So I got this one's the first one, The Villainess Who Has Been Killed 108 Times. This one I am contemplating whether to return it, mainly because I found out after I bought this that the series actually got cancelled, so it's never going to have an end. And I don't know if I want to own a series where I know that it's never going to end. I know I do have things like Nana, but that's on hiatus, so there's still hope. But this one like straight up got cancelled, and there's only like 3 volumes, so I'm wondering if it's worth even collecting if I start reading it and it's just gonna end. So I'm contemplating whether to return this for something else, but we shall see. But that's the first one. And the next 2 volumes I got for a 3 for 2 was Cinderella Closet Volume 3 and 4. This one is a really cute shoujo story about a girl who is like not very confident, and she runs into this girl who is like very good at makeup and fashion and things, and then she gets help from this girl to, you know, start to kind of transform herself, because there's a guy that she likes who she works with, and she kind of wants him to notice her, so she wants to like dress up and like look good for him. So she ends up getting the help of this blonde girl in this image to help her become more like stylish, I guess, and kind of enhance her features. And yeah, it's kind of like that, and there's a little twist in there that I actually didn't expect, so I would say don't read into it and just read it blind, and then you'll find that it's a lot more enjoyable, which I did. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's quite cute, and I'm interested to see what will happen next in the story. And then I got 2 volumes of I'm in Love with the Villainess. This one is a GL isekai, and I actually haven't started reading this, but I know the anime has been really popular recently, and it actually is a good take on kind of lesbian feelings, and it's quite realistic in those feelings. It's not like fetishized. I don't know how to say it properly. It's not like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this, and I saw 4 and 5 for 3 for 2, so I decided to get it, and it's really good value because it's like $11.99. So these are only like £7.99, which is really good value, and it's quite hard to find manga that cheap these days. So yeah, excited for that one. And then I got Yono of the Dawn Volume 40. I was so happy to see it in the store, because everywhere I've seen it online, Yono of the Dawn has been like £7, when usually Viz volumes are like £5 something. So I was really happy to see it and get it for 3 for 2. And it's still $7.99, so I got this for basically around £5.30, which is really good. Everyone knows Yono of the Dawn, a great fantasy historical shoujo story. It has a element of romance, but also it's more about development of the characters and kind of the adventures that they go on. And yeah, it's really good. I definitely recommend this one. And then I got volume 10 and volume 11 of The King's Beast. So this story, I haven't really been continuing it properly because it hasn't been something that I'm religiously collecting, but I wanted to make a 3 for 2 with Yona, and I didn't really see any other Viz volumes that I was interested in, so I ended up getting these two. And I did enjoy this story up to around volume 5 I got to, and I haven't continued it, but I am interested to see how it gets. I know people are saying that it gets really good in the later volumes, so I just decided to pick it up for the 3 for 2. And then I got 3 volumes of Moriarty the Patriot. I got volumes 11, 12, and 13. I like this cover. Here we go. 11, 12, and 13. So Moriarty the Patriot, I've also read the first volumes, but haven't continued. But I really enjoyed the first volume. It's basically about Moriarty, who is in history, or in not history but like in fictional history, Moriarty is like the rival to Sherlock Holmes, and it kind of focuses on him and his background story, as well as his kind of adventures, as well as him kind of solving lots of mysteries and things in society that are a little bit backwards. And he's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of like, I guess, a morally grey hero. So some things he does is a bit questionable, but then he kind of does it in the sake of like less wealthy people basically, and he kind of goes against wealthy people. So I kind of like that aspect of it. Really excited to continue with this. I decided to get it for the 3 for 2 price because I know Viz volumes are increasing soon, so I tried to get as many Viz volumes that I could in this trip. And then the sale section stuff, I got Unnamed Memory Volume 3. I've wanted to get Unnamed Memory Volume 3 for a while because I did enjoy the first 2 volumes. It's basically about a witch who lives in a castle, and this soldier, or I don't know if he's a king, basically finds out that if you can get to the top of the tower to see the witch, then the witch will grant you a wish. But then he finds out that the witch is actually a young lady, and he basically proposes to her and says, I will take you out of this castle and then you'll marry me. And then I don't really remember what happens in terms of the deal, but she ends up just going with him but doesn't actually want to marry him yet. But they're kind of back and forth with this deal. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like the fantasy element of it, and there's like a blossoming romance, and it was £4.99, which is a bargain, so of course I picked it up. And then one volume I got, which I already have, so this is my first duplicate copy, which is really annoying. I should have known, but that my collection is getting larger now, so I'm finally ending up having duplicates. But I'm gonna try and return this on Saturday, so we'll see. But yeah, this is Yamada-san, Kaze-san and Yamada volume 2. This is kind of when they're in college. This is a GL series about 2 high school students who are already together, and it kind of follows their relationship. So it's nothing like them getting together and stuff like that. They've already established a relationship in the start of the series. And this spin-off series, well, it's not spin-off, but it's like the continuation, kind of focuses on their college years. And yeah, it's a really cute GL series, but I'm so annoyed that I got a duplicate. And then also in the sale, I got Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost Volume 3 for $7.99. And then I also got Volume 4 for $7.99. So yeah, nearly completed this series. It's only a 5-volume series, but it's by Kaori Yuki, who is a very established shoujo mangaka in the scene. She's done like Godchild and also Angel Sanctuary, which are quite well known in the community back in the day. But yeah, this one was one of her latest series that I started collecting and never really continued. I haven't read it yet, but obviously because it was on sale, I ended up picking it up. So I'm looking forward to trying to finish this series. And then I got another one in the sale, which is My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked Volume 2. This was $6.99, really good bargain for this volume. Considering this is so thin, it's actually really expensive. It's like £13.99. So getting it for under £7 was a bargain. This one, I read the first volume and I really liked it, but then I was like, it's so thin that I'm not really committed into actually continuing the series, because it was basically kind of like a slice of life, but also it has that trope where it starts with, it's episodic. So it starts off with like, oh, my stepmothers and stepsisters, blah blah blah, aren't wicked, and then they continue with like an episodic story, and then it moves on to the next one, and it kind of repeats the same starting sentence. So I'm not like a huge fan of stories like that, but I did find this really cute and it was on sale, so I decided to continue it. And the last one I got was The Secret of Friendship by Kazune Kawahara. This one, a lot of people have mentioned that they really like it, especially Reversi on YouTube here. She talks about this being one of her favorite mangas, so I decided to get it, and I got it for a 3 for 2. My husband actually got it in his 3 for 2, so I decided to put it in his pile and he got it for me. But yeah, this one is quite thick. I think it's just one, it's like a one shot, so I'm really glad to have this, and yeah, we'll see how it is. Yeah, that was my haul from Forbidden Planet. Really excited to continue some of these series and excited to read them as well. I don't know when this will go up, but I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and a lovely New Year's. And I also at this point have hit 3,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. I didn't think I would ever gain that many subscribers in such a short amount of time, because I've only been on YouTube for about just a bit over a year. So really excited to see where this goes. I've got lots of videos planned and lots of content that I want to film, so I'm going to be trying to be really active in the new year. So yeah, look forward to those, and thank you always for subscribing and all your comments in the down bottom comment section. It's always really fun to read all your comments and things, so yeah, really happy about that, and I am excited to see where this channel goes in the new year. So yes, thank you everyone for a lovely year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.